Yerp.
With the deal, with the
What's
deal.
up? What's up, everybody? We got a full house in here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Know what I mean? We going to get into that in a little bit, but first, I got my bro up here. He wanted to pop it off, just us two.
That's how we do it.
That's sir. So what's good, man? Take it away.
What's up, old man? How you living this week? How
I'm
you feeling
chilling,
today?
man. You
Happy
know
Sunday.
me, man. You know me. I'm never complaining, just vibing in here. Some guys. My guy Namdi over there.
My big brother.
Know what I mean? Got Namdi over here. We got Wes in here. We got
Producer B.
Brandon in here.
Hey, welcome back, Producer B.
Thank you.
What's up, bro? I think we just want to recap last week's episode, since last week's episode was eventful. If y'all haven't checked that out, if you watching this in the past when this shit is over, go back. What was that, stream number 6?
Stream number
Stream number
baby.
6, go check that out, man. So let's just start with this guy, man. Recap last week's episode.
Last week episode, we talked about, well, you know, last week episode was like,
Now get right to it.
Ike was off the Zeddies, so Ike was in here really.
Zeddies means
Edibles.
drugs.
Edibles means like,
You trying to make it cool. You trying to mask it. He was on drugs last week.
yeah,
yo.
edibles. I was off edibles. I was
Zeddies.
off Zedibles. You know what I'm saying? I said that edibles. Just put the Z in
You
front
done?
of it and make it Zedibles.
You done?
Nah, I'm not done,
All right,
old
go
man.
ahead, go
Close
ahead,
your
go
mouth
ahead.
for a change.
Go ahead,
Pause.
go ahead.
So you feel me? Last week I was off the Zeddies. We laughed at that. We talked about Palestine. We got producer Brandon. We talked about Palestine versus Israel in my convo with PB, producer Brandon. We talked about how you fired him.
Nah, he wasn't fired. Brandon wasn't fired.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You
We
can't
talk-
fire a white man.
Oh man, see.
I'm
See.
coming.
After
I
you
know
said
me.
that, wait till
Yeah.
later.
See.
Okay.
So
That
you know
was
what I'm
ra-
saying?
That tone was
And,
racist, but
it was good vibes, though. We talked about legacies. We talked about what we wanted our legacy to be. We had a few popping topics
Yo.
last week, as we always do.
Word. So can I go now?
Tell you the truth.
Yeah, my perspective is me and my bro. You know, I was coming off of some heated episodes where I was a little too turned up, so I tried to make things more serious. So I told my bro early in the week, I'm like, bro, this one gonna be like a more serious one, bro. We gonna try to educate the people, bro. So I get in here, and I'm looking at bro. Hey, yo, Wes, I'm looking at bro, and bro just like, he doing all these mannerisms. So I just got, and then we live already. So I'm just like, dang, we live. Then I'm like, yo, bro, tweaking over here. And it's just us two. So it's not like I got nobody to like, know what I mean? So I'm like, I noticed this early. So I'm like, dang, what's about to happen? But I realized that I did learn a lot. So two things, right? It was a older person I knew that I told him to check us out. And they just was like, yo, they they wasn't jacking it. They was like, he was all messed up. He wasn't coherent. Yo, this guy Kenneth was like,
Yeah, it was a 1 The edible dropped on the whatever question you asked me about, whatever, when you was talking to me about the origins of Palestine and Israel, that shit dropped on me, bro. And I just was sitting here like, oh, snap, I forgot I did that. I was over there like, what is going on?
Word.
And then there was another moment where you said something and I looked up. You see, I looked up and I was like, damn.
yeah, you on? He like, damn, I'm live. He's like, I'm live, bro.
I'm always live though, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I get it,
Like,
but-
I'm always live though, daddy. Don't
But
change,
what I
man.
told that woman, I'm like, listen, man, I understand you didn't like it, but maybe this content isn't for you because we just about authenticity, and my bro came here like that, and he got to deal with the ramifications of West of just getting on camera, being like that. I'm like, that ain't on me. I come here prepared to present myself how I present myself. Everybody got to come prepared to do that. That's
We
how
mess
you want
around
to
and
show
get a
up.
$2 million cookie sponsorship.
That ass. What
'Cause
you
of
gonna
the
say
Eddies,
then,
you know what I'm
woman?
saying?
What
And
you
then-
gonna say
and then? She
then?
gonna spin back around like, can I get some? Can I
Word, she
can
might
I have
ask for
a bite?
discount.
Can I have
No
a bite?
I mean,
No
but
cookies.
no cookies, man. But yeah, man. It's also man. That's all. So I mean, now let's get into it, man. Let's get into the show, man.
Yeah,
we got,
yeah.
We got Wes and we got Brandon. We about to do a little musical chairs, and we see y'all in 2 seconds.
Mr. Come get some. Pop up,
Yeah.
big dog.
Yo, we got 4 people in the chat, man. If you in the chat, like this video, show us some love, huh? All right. Yo, I'm telling y'all, Ken about to be in the chat, so
I'm turning y'all up.
he about to turn y'all up. But Kenna, bro, if you see, Like, we're going to give you your segment to cook after every topic. We're going to be like, Akina, what the chat saying?
Exactly.
So please don't.
West, slide over a little bit, OG.
We good.
To see myself
All right. So, yo, listen. You want to recap last week's episode, bro? Like you got something to say? You like Jimi Hendrix, bro. You swagging up here.
Cool, right?
I see you. I see you. Yo, Jimmy.
It was basically the same what you were saying, too, though.
Okay.
I like those moments, you feel what I'm saying? It was authentic. It was real. I mean, that's how y'all was coming that day. You know, if they ain't feeling that at the time, well, you know.
Yo, but Wes up here, man, look,
Yeah,
I like when Wes up here because we don't play, man. Sometimes when it's just me and Ike, I let his energy overpower mine because he just all over the place.
Yeah,
but
you
when
know
my
what
man
to put
Wes
in.
here is order, bro.
He
It's
just
always
can't-
order.
He can't handle this. He can't handle this energy. That's all. He called it all over the place. Just like, yo, just be like, yo, I can't handle it, Bob. That's all
It's
it
not
is,
that
Daddy.
I can't handle it. I just don't want to get. I could handle it. I just don't want to, bro. I don't want to sink that low. We end up, we
Sink
end up
that
yelling.
low.
At, yeah,
Sink that low.
We end up yelling at each other and trying like I'm like. I
That's
don't wanna
you.
get
You
there.
the one who look at all the chats. You the one who always start off with the yelling and shit because you can't handle the
At least I
vibrant.
wasn't on drugs, bro. So I don't care.
Yo,
Say what
listen,
you
you
want about me.
introduced me to drugs, so let's not start this nonsense, man. You put me
Allegations.
on. You put me on.
Allegations. All right, yo. So
If
the
it
man-
wasn't for you, I wouldn't say no.
the man of the hour, the person that's dressed that he about to go on a shooting and just go do stuff in the strangers. Why you coming here dressed like that, man? Let's talk about that, man. You know what's going on in our society right now. Why you decide to come in here looking like that? You think you swagging?
Because no, I came in here like this firstly because I knew exactly what I really did. I believed confidently that you would bring this up right away, and you did. Thank you. And my question is, you're a you don't need me to tell you this in any way, shape, or form. So please don't be offended when I say that you're a very intelligent man, and I'm sure it goes without saying that
You scared, bro.
you know,
You scared. What
you know
talking
that
about?
you know that every word that a gentleman speaks is like a subconscious projection. And so what does that say about you? That you like what does it say about you that when you look at me, what I'm dressed like, you get a image that comes to your mind? It happens to be
that
like
was
a
only-
school shooter, I guess is what
No,
you're saying I look like?
That's how everybody when they walk into like a what's those places called? Like
Public place?
like a grocery store.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? Like a club. They always look like this, man. That's what I'm trying to say. And actually, he came in here with a bag. I wanted to check the bag. Nobody, well, not nobody. They wasn't here. Ike didn't want to check the bag, man. He got a bag over there, Wes.
Yo, that's
My
how
man
you
got a
come.
bag over there, Wes.
It's
How
over
you
there
feel
now.
about that?
It's over there
Where the
now.
bag at?
I'm with Jamar on this one. The security it wasn't really lax in here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He he
Yeah.
walked in here with a
Yeah.
bag. How you feel about him walking in here with a bag,
Why
Wes?
you walking in with a bag for?
What you mean? He got it. Why does that matter, bro?
Why he ain't check his bag then?
I tried to. A kid had told me no.
I ain't tell you no. I
Told
said
me
I'm not
no.
checking his bag.
He
I
told me
respect
no.
producer Brandon. I got vibes with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he said he trusts Brandon.
Did you ask him what was
Yeah.
in his bag?
I asked
Thank
what is
you.
in this bag.
You know what
They
I'm
say
saying?
whatever. He say he trusts them, so I'm like, all right, we don't gotta check.
We
your
ain't
bag.
have no poor encounters. I ain't shout at him at the second to last party, so we ain't have no poor encounters.
That's his logic, bro. I see a man dressed like this with a bag.
No, now get to the
you
text
told-
message. Get to the
told him
text
to come
messages.
here,
in.
though.
Oh
I
yeah.
know. I
You feel me?
mean,
Get to the
Ain't like
text.
he just randomly popped up.
but I'll tell anybody. We was looking for anybody at this
Right,
point. You
definitely.
know what I mean?
Get
Like
to the
anybody
text
that got a personality, you want to come on here, you think that you could come handle this energy that we got up here, man. You invited. But actually, I want to talk about something now that we got this crew in here. Let's talk about this because this guy got a theory, Wes. He got a theory that the races, everybody, like nobody different. Like it's all everybody one. Explain that, man. Come on, I'm giving you your time. You got the next 3 minutes to go through that theory and explain to us what you was talking about, man. Go ahead.
Thank you. Firstly, I want to start my 3 minutes with asking you the question of, is that really what you think I think?
Bro, you got 3 minutes.
Is that what you
Don't
think
use
I
your
think?
3 minutes on questions for
I
me,
want
man.
to. I'm allocating
got
at least
3
60
minutes, man.
seconds. Good.
No.
I have 1/3 I want to know from you. I would like to know if you're willing to answer.
Listen, man, I don't know. You come here to play games. I'm coming here to let you get your narrative off before me and Wes start cooking, because you know we got some Wesisms in here. We got mad Wesisms in here to come. And if you want to waste your time and not bringing your philosophy to the world, that's going to be on you. This is going to be a lost opportunity. If you want to be a man and be a gentleman, know what I mean, and tell me all the stuff that you was telling me before privately, share that stuff to everybody, bro.
Good.
Talk about how
good.
race don't exist, everybody equal. Let me hear that now, man. Go ahead. You got 3 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, I need 15 seconds.
Okay.
There is, in my opinion, only one race, the human race. I will die on that hill. I'll die on this hill. I want to 1,000 times. If I were any one of you or anyone listening, I would say, well, no, there are individuals. There are individual people. What I'm saying is not that everyone belongs to one giant amorphous mass. There are individuals with personality, but what gets conflated is race versus culture. And there is a huge difference, and I'm grateful for this opportunity to explain that. What's the difference between race and culture? The first one is race itself is an arbitrary designation based off of the pigmentation of someone's skin. If you want to be a real fucking nerd about it, Ivy League, that's, you know what I mean. That's literally that. Culture, for example, is if you took a random infant from anywhere in the world, just plucked them out, and drop them literally anywhere else in the world, they, like a sponge, throughout their life would absorb that culture, the language, the accent, the mannerisms, as you guys like to point out.
You guys, like, what you trying to say?
I meant, like, like when I feel like Kenna always calls me out for talking with my hands.
It's 4 black men in here, man. You talk some you guys.
Yeah, I am, because I don't look at that differently. Like I said earlier, it's you're subconsciously projecting. I don't know, whatever is in your head, you're projecting that on me, because I'm not even thinking about that right now.
All right. Can I counter everything you just said?
Of course.
You sound like someone that is not proud of your history and your past of things that people that look like you or your ancestors done. That's what you sound like. And you come in here, you just trying to erase the facts. That I understand what you saying. It's a human race, but the last 100 years, your people wasn't saying that.
I'm glad they weren't, because it gave me the opportunity to. I'll tell you right now, breaking history right here on your show, my intention for my life is to eradicate that mindset. What mindset? The mindset of people feeling like they need to bring that up in the first place, period. I want to eviscerate that. I don't want to eviscerate culture. I want to eviscerate people automatically going. By the way, if you go !proof in the chat, I have a Dropbox folder full of all the stuff that we've been talking about.
Don't get this guy your email address, man.
And
don't give him your email address. If you get this man your email address, he's gonna take all your money in your bank account, man.
You don't need it. You can just click it. It's all free. I need your backup on this, because last week, why did I bring up that folder? Because in that folder is a clip of you calling out a Kenneth saying he's code switching, saying when the white man was here and when the black man was here. That's
we got
you.
both of the white and the black man.
That's in the folder.
We got Mr. Come Get Some, and we got producer Brandon.
Now let me address Wes. Yo, Wes, what you think about this, right? The episode where it was me, Brandon, and Ike Ike. It was a bunch of smiles, giggles. It was like, bro, like at one point these two did a pound right across the face like that.
Yeah, I seen it.
And then you saw that. And then the next week, Kenny was, gangster motherfucker, nigga, shit, bitch, nigga. And the week after that, he showed, I'm going, Mr. Come Get Some. And then next week, he showed up on the edible. I'm just trying to say, isn't code switching being on your best behavior when a white man come around too? Like, isn't that a form of code switching?
It can have some play into it for sure.
But okay, hold on, my fault. Not to cut you off. Go ahead.
I asked him the question.
Nah, he gonna cook because he answering the general question. He not answering my behavior.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because if you used to switch up for anybody or any reason, you are switching your code. If you have something that you do regularly, and then now it's different for a reason, that's a switch of the code regardless.
So that's all I was saying, man. So
yeah, I agree.
All right, but now Wes.
But he not speaking to me code switching just to let it be known again. I think what he's speaking to is
bro. He not going.
No, he is, because that's my bro. So he not gonna do what? He not gonna tell the truth because that's my bro.
He messed with you. He respect you.
Damn,
What's up,
that's
Wes?
crazy. He's saying you wouldn't be authentic in this moment because of that.
What you asking me?
He's saying he's asking you now, am I code switching? And what I'm speaking to is no, you go ahead and answer that, because that's what I would have been asking you.
Was you code switching in that situation?
Exactly.
The last 3 episodes. If you watch one episode with us 3 together, his behavior, then the following ones after that, I feel like we seen silly, loose, like professional him, like they bonding at the expense of me, and then the next 2 episodes. We saw a whole ghetto aggression. He put his hand in my face, all that. But he wasn't acting like that when the white man was here. That's all I'm trying to say.
He wasn't.
So what you think?
I don't know. I didn't really catch up much. I'm trying to like think back now. I don't know if I caught like much of a different vibe on that part from like his old personality type.
Oh, so you didn't watch the whole thing? That's probably why. So
yeah, I didn't see.
All right, so you're not
So then-
adequate to answer this.
He could have an answer to that too, because then that's still saying personality wise, off of what he's saying personality wise, he can't speak to me code switching. Secondly, when the white man was here,
No, that's because
secondly,
he didn't do the that's because he don't got enough information. It's not that he got enough
he
information.
could answer
can't
that
say.
question based off of what he's saying. He don't have
Not
to have
the clips, bro, because the clips, I just clipped you up being joyful, like laughing. I ain't, bro. Even last week, like I ain't clipped all that crazy.
last
shit.
week clips. If a person go back and watch last
It's an
week,
hour show. We talk about 10-minute clips, bro.
exactly. So what I'm saying is, if a person go
50
back and
minutes.
watch last week's clips on Instagram, they can still see, oh, bro, you look like you might be cooking or whatever.
Because that's
case
the
is.
narrative the clips paint.
That's
all.
the truth of the situation. It's not the narrative that the clips paint.
Bro, the clips are just highlights, big bro.
The clips is the truth, though. It's a highlight of the truth. What you talking about? A clip is a highlight of the truth.
Yo, Akinna, 10 minutes, 50 minutes. That's what I'm trying to say. It's 10 minutes of clips, 50 minutes of actual real content. It's a simple math thing, bro. I understand it could be the truth. The point of the clips are to paint a narrative. It's called highlights, bro. That's what they do in highlights. They paint a narrative. And if you want to go dig into more contents, you go watch the full episode. He didn't watch the full episode, so
But the full episode, what I'm speaking to is whether he watched the full episode or not. If he watched the clip, if he watched
my
it
man
based off
trying
of
to
what
be
he is.
intellectual this week.
Nah, I'm being intentional. I'm being verbatim with the conversation. I think you just being like passive. You're not speaking to like the reality. If he see it and he basing a clip off of him knowing me, that's what you just asked him.
Yo, bro, all right.
See, that be your thing, bro. You don't like you like your truth, your narrative, and that being that. And then
Yo,
it's
y'all want me
like-
to continue or y'all want me to focus?
Of course we want you to continue, 'cause we only got an hour.
No, but somebody's clearly wrong, and Ken, I'm not trying to make this me versus you right
It's
now,
not.
bro.
It's not about. It's not who wrong.
That's
if it
my-
ain't.
Yo, the
Well, let me-
thing.
can I
yo,
ask a
me and
question?
Akinna-
Yeah, then who wrong? They here. Ask them.
It's not about size, and I promise you, it's never been about size on anything for me. On all topics we might discuss. My question for Jamar would be basically, how would you feel if someone said to you what you just said to Kenny? You're like, you just said, oh, you're trying to be intellectual tonight when he's just talking about like what he
I
wants
don't
to talk
care
about.
what nobody think of me, bro. I can't feel what you think of me. That's so. What
I'm
you
just
talking
asking.
about?
That's the
I
question.
don't care, yo, water, bro. I don't care what nobody think of me. Not nobody in this room. Not nobody in this earth. So you ask, I don't
you look
care.
like you need them Zedibles, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
Come
You look
on,
like you
Kenny,
need
that's
them
low
Zedibles.
energy, and
You
you
know
gonna
what I'm
stay
saying?
over there with that
You
low
look like you
energy.
need them Zedibles, bro. You getting tense
Yo,
stuff,
my
man.
problem
You know what
is
I'm
I'm
saying?
the only person that call him out, bro. Nobody else want
Everybody
do this.
call me out. Wes, you don't think you call me out?
Come on, all right,
I
bro.
want to call Kenna out today. On the
That's what he
appropriate
said, yo.
moment. I definitely want
Let's
to.
get
Yo,
it.
let's come here. Yo, come. Y'all know this nigga be ghetto as hell, man. Come on, man. Niggas
It's
know this
nothing
shit.
wrong with that though. That's
It
me.
is something
That's
wrong when you
but
trying
that's
to be
That's
professional.
me, nigga. Me
That's
showing
me.
up and me being present don't erase my professionalism.
Yo, I swear from now on, I'm only dealing with you
Yo,
straight
bro,
professionalism,
son,
bro.
you. That's what we
you
dealing
mean?
with.
All right,
That's what we
doing
dealing
from
with.
now
What
on.
you
All right, from
mean?
now on, professionalism, bro. This nigga, man.
You,
Yeah, this
you
nigga.
emotional. You emotional.
Now
We
I'm
said it. No, we said this nigga at the same time. So what?
Yo, my problem is I'm so truthful with everybody, and then it's always uncomfortable, right? So
What
on
would be
camera-
uncomfortable
Bro, all
about
right.
this moment? What's
Why can't
uncomfortable?
people? Why can't people
That's
wear
his thing,
different
bro.
clothes? Like people have different. They do act slightly different in different situations. Genuinely,
Not
like if I'm with my grandmother, I'm gonna try to use profanity
I'm
less
learning
because I
a lot
curse like a
this
sailor.
episode, man.
Maybe
Whatever.
that makes me inauthentic, but like, dude,
That's my point. Yo, I'm
I
learning a
love
lot
wearing
this
different
episode.
clothes. I like different,
Yo,
you know,
man, let's come.
act
yo,
in different
yo,
ways.
yo,
That's what I'm
come on,
saying.
man, let's
Everyone
go with
acts
the show.
different ways.
Shouts out to Mama Love. She said, "Relax, keep going."
I'm about to pick up.
Yeah.
I think it's Mama Love.
Yo, who this?
It's me. Knock it off, y'all.
Yeah, I
Cut
knew
it
it.
out and go on with your topic.
Nah, man, I get it. Thank
It's
you.
your
I love you.
bye.
That's right, Mama Love.
Yo, all right. So Wes, yo, let's start with you.
Okay.
What pop culture moment caught your attention this week?
Oh man, I was just trying
Yo,
to think
this
about
Wes,
on
yo,
the way
Wes,
up.
yo, this
I
your
don't-
favorite joint, bro.
Nah.
You always kill these,
I don't-
bro.
You can hear me though? Oh yeah. I don't really remember shit going on this week for the pop culture. Actually, I was trying to think about that on the way up. they had the awards. I seen the awards, right? They had the joint going on with Icy Spicy and the Red Shoot and all that. The red joint when they had the costumes. This
I ain't
Last
see
night.
that.
You talking about the Prudential Center last night?
Okay.
recently.
That was last night, I think.
Yeah.
The Prudential Center.
I thought that was wavy.
Powerhouse.
They're doing their thing. Yeah, word.
That was Powerhouse at
I
the
seen
Prudential.
that. I think that was pretty dope.
Jersey.
All
Jersey
right.
stand up.
That's where it was at.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah, that was in
downtown
Newark.
Newark, Prudential Center.
Yeah, I didn't really have to. I was focused on what I was doing, man.
All right. No, I respect that. I got a pop culture moment. Yo, there was a shooter, another mass shooter, man, and you know
Yeah, like 18 people died or something like that, right?
Word, I
that's
seen
what I'm
that.
trying to say. And I'm
Yeah.
just somebody that's just trying to, you know, I'm trying to calm those things down and prevent those type of things. So, if y'all see this guy on the loose tonight,
That's not funny.
I know it's not funny, but hey, who knows though, bro? Who knows? Who knows? That's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
not funny.
I'm not laughing. That's my pop
You're-
culture moment.
Yeah, okay.
If y'all see him tonight on the Turnpike, man, just know he was on Jersey Gardens, and just know that I warned y'all. That's all I gotta say, man. What was your pop culture moment?
Hold on. Let me just take that in for a second.
Because this is why he ain't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? This
me
was
just
what we
take
Why
Yeah,
you want the
okay.
white man back? Why you want him
Listen.
back?
I want everybody
They gotta
back. I
come
want
back.
people who are part of the Jersey Garden community back.
You
I
want
want
everybody to come
intentional
back?
playmakers back.
What
That's
about
what I
people
want.
with the low energy, bro?
Hey man, if they can, if they show up here with intentional positive energy, you know what I'm saying?
That's what you think he had?
You think I
told me-
didn't get that
Yo,
from that.
bro, he told me that his regular black T-shirt was the same as 3 women on a T-shirt with something I designed. Actually, let's play a new game.
T-shirt's a T-shirt. That was my point. I still feel that way. A hoodie's a hoodie. I'm wearing.
Y'all see this? Marvin
I'm
Gaye,
over freedom.
right? What you got on, man? What you
I
got
think
on?
you know what, I'm not going to speak for
Yo,
Marvin
what you
Gaye.
got on?
I'm
What
a
you got
fan
on?
of
What you
Marvin
got
Gaye.
on?
I think he would feel like you're being disrespectful by being like, oh, only one person, only everyone can't love Marvin Gaye. Is
I
that
didn't
what
say
you're
that.
saying?
I'm trying
That's
to say.
that's what I'm hearing.
Do we have on the same? like-
Yes. I got a T-shirt on.
And it's the same
Yeah.
as this T-shirt.
In essence.
What is? I don't know what that means. What that mean?
In essence, in its most basic form. I agree that your shirt has a printed Marvin Gaye.
This is what they do to
on
our
him.
culture. They don't respect our legends. They don't respect TLC. They don't respect Marvin Gaye.
I love
Why
those
you
people.
think?
I'm
Why you think
fans.
they gonna respect us?
See, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about T-shirts and
This
why
is
they're
Marvin
the same.
Gaye on a T-shirt, bro. 2 weeks
I'll-
ago, you disrespected TLC on the T-shirt.
Also,
This
big
week
fan.
you disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. They'll be embarrassed that you're representing them right now like this.
Wait, when you say they, who
I
is they?
think the artists who you are trying to represent right now with your position.
That's what they do. You trying to put me versus Marvin Gaye? Y'all conquer and divide, bro. Y'all always want to divide us up. Y'all
Who
trying
is
to get us-
y'all? Who is y'all?
People that dress like this and look like you.
Wow.
That's all. So what's your pop culture, man? Cause you.
I
been-
got a good one.
What's up? What's up?
So, the government just passed a law that says that aliens are real.
What you mean they passed the law? Put us on.
This has been happening over the last few months. I can give you a little recap here if you don't mind. This is from News Nation, and
You know about this?
yeah, this is a crazy thing. By the way, if you do exclamation point
Real
NHI in the chat, I'll put it right here. I'll send you. There's a Dropbox folder. You can all see this stuff.
Don't open that link, y'all.
What you
Yeah,
said, real
well, it's up
aliens?
to you. Don't believe me as far as this stuff goes, but this
Bro,
has been
he said
happening for a
real
long
aliens.
time. Yeah,
said
for
real
like
aliens.
actual real. They're calling him non-human intelligence. That's why if you put exclamation point NHI in the chat, that's what that means. Non-human
Y'all
intelligence.
gonna be on the list.
What
Y'all
they
gonna
look
be on
like?
some government list if y'all put that.
What they
could
look
show.
like?
Honestly, there's like everyone, like there's a whole spectrum of like conscious beings, and we're all pretty similar. Like, just like human beings on Earth, Jamar.
Yo, Wes,
You gonna
tell
argue
this
with me
guy
about
you
that?
don't know what he talking about, man. Just tell
Nah.
I'm ready to talk about it.
Well, where do-
I know all this stuff.
Who said they got this? You said the government?
Yeah,
What are they
yeah.
using- what are they using it for?
So my understanding. So how did this start lately? There was a government whistleblower, a guy named David Grush, at the highest level intelligence official who's ever come forward. Straight up hero, straight up like credentials checked out, and he said that for the last 80 to 100 years, the United States government and other governments around the world, if you want to even call them that, the people who are actually like responsible for these things, they have been keeping secret the fact that they have non-human intelligence technology. They have like they call it biologics, which is bodies or whatever, but they that's what they have. So in that folder I sent you, or I
Don't
put
open
in the
that,
chat.
y'all. Don't open that.
I'm gonna put it back in there one more time. You could see a few things in that folder.
Yo, nobody know what you talking about, man.
You can see they just passed this. It's called the UAP Disclosure Act, which is basically just UFOs or just basically just aliens. It was passed as part of the National Defense Authorization Act, which I brought up last time I was here. Didn't touch on this at all because it didn't pass yet, but it just passed in the Senate. It sets up a timeline and a process to deal with all these reports, to deal with all this stuff. In that folder, you can see is
all
the
this
actual
stuff,
bill.
all this reports, whatever. You
it's
don't
a
know
lot
what
of
you're
stuff.
talking about, man.
I know everything. You can ask me whatever questions on it. I'm actually I'm versed on this. I want to answer questions.
So
This is
we
an
don't
interesting
know-
topic.
We don't know what this shit really could do, though.
Yeah. So I guess honestly, you're right because I have been sort of inundated with this topic for a long time,
Wait,
and I don't know how
inundated,
crazy
what
it
that mean? What's
sounds. I've been immersed in this topic for so long. Like I've been investigating, just interested in it, finding out whether or not it's BS. That I don't know how it sounds when I'm sharing information. I mean, at this point, it's just straight up sharing. It's like literally go to Democrat.senate.gov.
Bro, you a scammer, bro. You a
And
scammer.
you can
you
see
like
that-
bro. You like to research an article 30
Yeah.
seconds before you get somewhere, and you
Yeah.
read 2 paragraphs, and you come here and act like you know what you talk about. You don't know what you talk about.
It behooves me that you think that.
Man. Here you go. Behooves me.
It
all
does.
these other words.
It
man.
does. I'm not-
Everybody in here know you don't know what you
I'm
talking about.
authentic.
but
This
it's-
is how I am. This is how I
nah.
speak. I'm being authentic, and you're not.
But you not answering no questions. We asking you what's up, like all this
Yeah.
information.
You actually want to know? Like you actually want to know this? Because I'd love to tell you.
Yeah, you want me to press that link too? Pause. I'm not pressing no links that you send me, bro. Never.
Okay.
Don't ever send me no links, bro. What are you talking about? Yo, speaking of this, actually, let's start here. Yo, let's start with Ike Ike.
Hold on, real quick before
Oh
we
yeah,
start.
my bad.
Three
Yo,
things,
let's
three
adjust the
things.
chat, yo. Let's adjust the chat. Ike Ike, what's up?
Three things real quick. Shout out to Mama Love for holding the chat down tremendously today. I saw we had 8 in here, but we back to 6.
Okay.
But shout out to Destiny McDowell. She said she had a question. She said, "What's Mr. Come Get Some wearing? It looks dope with the emoji heart eyes." Shout out to Bianca. She just jumped in the chat. She said, "You're right."
Yeah.
So that's me acknowledging the chat real quick. But then I want to acknowledge OG as well, who helps us out with the audio and like the
sir.
programming and everything. You know what I'm saying? I think that this week,
Yes, sir.
you know, sometimes people don't know how me and Jamar communicate on a regular. Our
Word.
communication is like consistently yelling and a lot of
That's
ghetto
true.
shit. So it's like I think that even for our own energy, we kind of keep it to a minimum of how much we talk to each other during the week.
That's
Or
true.
see, because it could get like that, right?
That's true.
But it's always still love. But OG was acknowledging that it's a little too ghetto and it's a little too raunchy. He feels like this week, and I think that it's slightly probably making the progress or like the production of today.
Yeah.
And with him helping us out uncomfortable, so let's just kind of like
Nah,
keep that
word.
to a minimum.
Respect.
I would, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, respect.
That would probably be directly to us too.
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
I'm saying like
To me.
it
I
to
get
all of us, so that you know,
Nah, but at the
it
same
it
time,
seems like I'm
at the-
addressing everybody kind of
Nah,
thing.
nah.
Word.
It's all good.
No, but at the same time, like we learning too, yo. Like me and Akinna, like what y'all just seen is things that we've done before. I remember, yo, West, bro. I shot a whole video with this dude, right?
Yeah.
A whole video of this dude, and we left our interaction of like us shooting the video with like us like trying to throw down and like trying to get down fighting. And it's after us spending time, like me putting my time in to shoot a video for him. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's how it is, but man, it's authentic, man, and we trying. But I guarantee you, by the time we get to episode 20, all this gonna be polished up for sure. So
Yeah, this is get better. That's
yeah, that's all it is. So
Let's keep it together so we make it to episode 20.
now,
all. Yeah, right.
nah, we definitely gonna make
Yeah,
it
you
to
know what I'm
episode
saying?
20 because I'm
That's
gonna
what
pull
I'm
up.
saying with OG, with the energy and the help of the community. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely
That's all
pulling
I'm
up. You
saying.
gonna pull up with me?
Let me say this.
Would you pull up with
Yes,
me if
yes.
all these other Negroes say I'm done? Would you pull
All
up?
right, hold on. Firstly, not necessarily how you just said it,
All
but
right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm speaking to. Family,
All
that's what family addressing as well. So you feel
What
me?
race?
Just the whole energy, like how you might reflect or respond to Brandon as well too.
Man, listen.
Just make it, you know, just make it appeal, make it vibrational, make it vibrant, so everybody, you know, so everybody could get with it.
all I was going to say was that I've been a fan of this show now. I've seen every single episode, and
All
I would watch them till 20.
All I'm gonna say is,
All right, well, that's acknowledging the peace, OG. You know what I'm saying? There's peace in the spot.
nah, definitely. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I spend time thinking about how this whole thing is gonna go. So it's like, the show gonna go on, man. It don't matter if it's ghetto, if it's not ghetto. I'm trying to get wealthy, man. So long as there's integrity there, that's the only thing I care about is the integrity. Because, like, what is ghetto? A group of people that's from a particular area and communicate a certain way. If y'all see it a certain way, but we don't, sometimes that may not be our problem. That's just our, like you said, our culture and how we get down. And it's about the people who jack us. Pause. If you jack us, you jack us. You only need 1,000 people to give you $100 every single year to make $100,000, yo. 1,000 people. That's better than working any jobs most people doing. What would you rather do? Go online, be your authentic self, or go have a boss or something? Like, come on, let's be real. Be your authentic self, spread love, care about the people that you're doing stuff with, and you probably do big things. You also got to be swaggy. That's another thing. A lot of y'all not swaggy out there, man. Like, speaking of swaggy, let's address this, man. What's up?
It's that Lord grind right
Yo,
here,
you
man.
want to go
Feel me?
step in front of the cam like I did, or no? Or you don't want to do all that?
That's a nice little shot.
Oh, all right.
There, let me see it.
Yeah.
The Lord of grind shirt on under that too. That's all that. That's all me too. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's nice, fit good, nice. Nice
Show him your
fit.
thigh. Show him your thigh. Put your thigh on the chair.
You see that? Nah, I ain't doing all
Now put
that.
your
You see that logo right there? You feel me? We in the building.
Oh, all right.
Mr.
What kind of hat
Tucker,
is that, Sheik? Tell them about your. What kind of hat you got on, Sheik?
This is a turban, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a turban. I got the link to that. I ain't shouting them out like that though.
Glasses?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I did. I'm sure got the link. I got these from Nam.
Ooh.
Nam said I
Yeah,
can put
that's
these
right.
on real quick. It be bright in here sometimes, so I want to cool it down. You feel me?
Yeah.
Swag,
Something like
swag.
that.
Yo, man, that was a great little, brief little timeout we had. But let's get back into it. I want to start with you, Brendan. Why do you think we are so divided as a civilization? And I know you touched on a lot of it with the stuff you said earlier, but like just like if you got a quick hitter, if you got a few sentences, let us know.
In one word, propaganda. Like if you want to pick sides or like acknowledge sides, which I do not, but if you do, it's been propaganda targeted to each of our demographics, explicitly, deliberately, precisely, and frankly fucking beautifully done. What we live in is a time of propaganda that is it's the best that money could ever buy. It's as bad as it's ever been. Excuse me, it's bad as it has ever been. What do I mean by propaganda, by the way? Because I want to be delicate. Propaganda does not mean every news story is fake. I'm not saying fake news. I'm not saying tragedies don't happen. Let me be very clear. What I'm saying is that for a very long time, all of the major news services, really all of them, have made a lot of money by intentionally dividing people. Us versus them, black versus white, man versus woman, gay versus straight. Just look at it. And it's been executed masterfully. So basically, if I had to sum it up in one...
I thought you had one word.
Propaganda. I wanted to explain what propaganda was, though. I wanted to be clear why... thank you. I wanted to be clear the difference is not that these things are fake, but that it's sort of like they have truths wrapped in lies, or they turn up the volume to 11 on shit to make people mad. They're selling outrage. So if let me just finish with this. The one statement would be that basically you've been told that like we want to kill you, and we've been told that you want to kill us, and that's bullshit. There's a meme that I saw. It's phenomenal. It's this old ass bald dude sitting at the end of the table, like a dining room table. And there's a gentleman who has a slightly lighter pigmentation in their skin, and a gentleman who has slightly darker. And this dude has a plate of cookies in front of him, the old guy, and he's looking at. There's each one. The other guys have one cookie each, and he's going to the lighter pigmentation guy, going, "Hey, that foreigner's trying to steal your cookie." That is what I feel like has been happening. Does that make sense?
That shit was a little crazy. You got
That's my point,
Your story lost me a little bit.
That's
I was
my
trying to figure out
point.
what
See,
was
that's
I
why I
don't
knew my boy Wes was a real one like me,
You
man.
I'm glad
We the
you're
only
saying
ones
that.
telling you that you just be chatting, man. All these words, then you do your fingers and your pinkies like this and all that.
Okay.
Like, what you be talking about, man?
I don't know. You tell me. I
don't
want to
know.
know. I want to know how it sounds, because I feel like I'm saying things that make sense.
I
And
respect
if
that.
I don't sound like I'm making sense, that means I'm fucking crazy, and I'd like to know
Hello,
that too.
I've been trying to tell you that since I met you. The first day I looked you in your eyes like you tweaking, my boy. Anyway, yo, Wes, man, why do you think we so divided as a civilization?
I'm basically, it's systematically designed that way so that
The propaganda, kind of like the similar thing.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
when you
yeah.
said
It's
one
just-
word.
Yeah, it's systematically designed that way to keep certain groups in certain situations and keep others in higher situations, just for that reason, so they can constantly take from the culture, take from the craft, and things like that in a much easier way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like systematically designed to be this way. We just gotta go against the grain.
See, that's how you cook, my boy. We got 1 hour show. That's how you cook. You ask somebody a question, you get to the point. You like, know what I mean? That's why Wes a professional. You can learn a lot from Wes. That's your problem. You think you can only learn a lot from people who look like you. There's a lot of people out there that you can learn from, and Wes is one of them, man.
I don't feel that way. I'm listening.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
I
if
don't
somebody
feel
asks
that
you a
way.
question next time, let's just get right to it. Answer in a few sentences. We got an hour.
No, I'm
Let's
gonna
get in
answer
and
how I'm
out.
gonna answer. Also,
I
I
respect
I
that.
like listening to everybody. I love to learn.
I respect that, but yo, my answer is similar to.
Yeah, hold on, real quick,
Yeah, all right.
real quick.
What's up, chat?
Mama Love, shout out to Mama Love and Bianca. Mama Love said we understand you, brand new.
Thank you.
Bianca said, "Nah, Brandon, you got to be a little more concise."
Yeah,
So you know,
Mm.
and that's sis who told us. Remember Bianca?
Mm.
You remember who Bianca is?
Yes,
she gonna
I
call.
would.
No doubt, no
yeah,
doubt,
I'm
no
very.
doubt, okay.
I would hope.
Yo,
She
Bianca
should call
gon-
in again.
No, she's
Nah,
gonna
she
call
is,
at
she is.
7:45, and she's gonna tell you about yourself because you be up here tweaking, bro.
Yeah.
But, yo, my answer.
I could be more concise.
Yo, my answer
get to
is
it.
kind of similar to like what you were saying earlier about the human race. I think we so divided because we don't have one. Like we don't have one.
And
shit-
Bianca said, "My fault, believe my fault." But she also said not to just dismiss you. She said that propaganda is a touchy subject, so she definitely understands why we need context. So just to not leave you hanging like that as well too.
May I quickly? I fully recognize. I want to be clear. I fully recognize that is a delicate subject, and I was not. There is no clarity there at all. I was speaking generally, and I at any
Next time.
Anytime.
Stand on business,
Yeah,
you
see-
whole ass smoke.
anytime you need me to. Yeah, anytime.
Go ahead,
All
OG.
right.
Go ahead, big boy.
No, because we only got a few. I mean, I wanted to say something that was kind of aligned to what you were saying earlier. I just feel like we don't have one shared identity. Like we got so many identities. There's so many groups out there. So like you said, when you got so many groups out there, especially when it's involved in capitalism, the easy thing is like let all these groups go. Like, know what I mean? So exactly what you said about design. It's like let's design these groups just to be distracted, to go at each other. So we don't have that one shared identity. Whereas though, if I could look at you, I don't want to harm you because I see myself in you because that's a shared identity. You know, I think we so obsessed with the other, so that just doesn't allow us to have the compassion that we need to care about each other. So that's where I think the division comes from. But the next one, we got a cool little question right here. and I
Ikenna, are you willing to read what Destiny said there? I'm curious.
Oh shit. I respect you because I know you got the chat pulled up too, so I got you. I don't want you to leave you hanging. But we're not gonna spend too much time on the chat.
No, yeah.
I'll read like,
Now you
You-
read
if
what
you don't
Destiny
mind,
say.
if-
You read it.
I don't know exactly.
it's a little grammatically. It's some mistakes, but I think I'm.
Why
gonna
you?
speak to
Oh,
it.
what you trying?
No. I'm gonna speak to what I think she's saying real
on the
quick.
chat.
She said yeah, exactly. She says it sounds like you're explaining someone's lived experience to them. Now that you're getting older and seeing it, you got more learning to do, and so I think that what she was saying is that when you were breaking down propaganda, you were probably breaking it down from your perspective of how we may perceive propaganda, we may perceive information on television or et cetera. You know what I mean? Like and how the culture not. How they're trying to systematically divide us. And so I think she's saying that you're trying to tell us how we perceive it or how we see it for ourselves or internalize it, and you can't do that because you're not black.
Oh my
So-
God,
so-
Destiny!
But
Thank
that's
you.
what he was saying earlier too. That's what Big Buzz was
Destiny,
saying earlier
I was
too.
telling
I
him that
understand
since-
this.
I was
I
telling him that
understand the
weeks ago.
argument or the perspective. I
You,
do.
bro, you can't come here and talk some we all one identity where the just 50
That is
years
what I
ago-
want. That is what I'm coming
I
here to
get it,
say. That
but
is
there's-
genuinely what I'm
but
coming here to
there's
say.
laws
I want
that-
that to be known. I'm sorry. I want it to be known. One human race. I will. I said when I
There's
first came in here,
laws,
I
there's
want
law-
to die on this hill. I
You
want
can
to die
on
on
the
this
hill
hill.
because there's laws that literally segregate us, bro. There's laws, bro.
I
There's
don't like
laws.
that. That's
what do you
part
mean
of-
you don't like it? It's the fact. So you
That's
come
what
in,
we're having this
Y'all always
discussion.
trying to erase history,
No,
man.
we're
That's my
having the
problem,
discussion to
man.
move forward. You're look to the future and live for the moment, not erase history. That's not what I'm saying. But we want to use the
my
last 100
ancestors
years.
are still alive and they inside of me and they saying,
Yeah.
"Don't let this man talk to you like that." So
My
I'm not going to do it.
Let me, if I may, ask a question. And that question is: does anyone want to use the past to like not forgetting the education, the history?
My
Do
guy, there are laws right now that are still saying that we're legit.
Don't we want to
not
move
the same.
forward? I know.
Yeah,
don't we want to move
change the
forward
laws
from
then,
that?
bro? Go to
That's
Washington.
what I'm here to
change the
talk
laws.
about. I went to the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. I care about this stuff. I'm in here bringing legislation to the fucking pop
appreciate
culture
that.
moment.
I appreciate that, B. I appreciate that. Dead ass, bro. We gotta
Start
give
addressing
you a
him
award.
differently now. Start
We gotta
addressing.
give you a award, my guy.
That's no. Stop.
Oh
That's
my
no.
God.
I.
can't believe it.
That
Oh
is just
my
no.
God.
It's one
You are my
example.
savior,
I
bro.
have
Thank
one.
you.
I only have individual examples to bring to the table.
But to Destiny point is like, bro, do some research, man. Go out, go talk. Like,
no,
when I talk to you,
I recognize the research. I want. My question is, why can't we all just move past the focus on this? It always has to be a focus.
That shit
It's
ain't,
a
we
lot.
can't just move past
Yeah,
that.
no.
Like
Okay.
That.
That's
something else
my
that-
question.
Yeah, that feels deeper inside of what we got going on. We vibrate at a different level. We got all that pain and trauma that we carry around every day. It's just something we can't just move past. We're gonna try to get better, but sometimes we might just want to get better without you. You know what I'm saying? We might not want to be getting better together. Some of us don't. Some of us do. You know what I'm saying? We might need to be separate.
Is there a path to doing it together? Because I don't necessarily agree.
What you mean? Is there a path?
Yeah, because I hear exactly what you're saying, but I'm asking a question of, is there any way, like if you had to do something about it, or if there was a way, like what would that way be, or is there one at all? That's sort of the question. Is there a way at all that we could do it together? Because that is why I'm bringing in.
It start
might
by
not be.
you
I don't care
listening
about
to
the
us,
past,
though, bro.
yeah.
That's why,
Yeah.
like, that's where it starts. Start with you legit listen to us. When I tell you something, I'm not just trying to win an argument. I'm trying to tell you because that's what we truly believe, bro. Like, there's laws out there that still exist. So I understand that's your goal because you want to live in utopia, bro. But for some people, they still can't live in utopia because they're legit laws, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
Not even utopia, just together. That's all I'm saying.
But
together.
bro,
If-
you can say
if
together.
wanted,
If
for
I want to get a
everybody.
loan from a bank to go build a house and be in a safe neighborhood for my kids, I can't go in there like I can expect that it's a utopia, but the reality is going to be I may get treated differently than some other people, and it's only because the laws say that, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. And you got to acknowledge that in your whole little hands and stuff. So next time you do the hands, like, you need to watch where them hands are going. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can I take this opportunity Can I take this opportunity to acknowledge this right now?
All right,
I
then
do.
we're going to move on, though. You got
Yeah, and I
Yo,
acknowledge that.
Be concise.
I got it. I'm acknowledging that. Can you acknowledge that? I don't feel that way. I don't think.
Of course
course
you don't
you
feel
don't.
that way.
I
No way
don't.
in hell.
There's no way you can
You
feel
can't
that
feel
way,
that way.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's-
point.
that's the thing.
That's
the
why I
disconnect.
stood up.
Yeah.
That's why I stood up and told you that, man. You do this, I do that. I told you that.
Yeah.
Everybody said I'm the bully. Now look at it now. That's the problem. Everybody
I'm
get
not
mad
trying
at
to look at it
Tupac,
like this
Malcolm
versus
X,
that, but you
Jamar.
are, no? Aren't you looking at it more this versus that? My question was really, is there a way that we can do that?
Yeah, there's a way.
Because I don't want to
vote for
use
me
the
for
past.
president. That's the only way. You gonna vote for me for president? That's the only way we're
I
gonna
would,
get better.
yes.
Okay, so let's go. Next topic, yo. So this is a good topic. Have you ever dated outside your race? Don't lie.
I have the same exact answer. I do not feel. I feel one race,
haven't.
human race.
That's yo, you need a black woman, bro. If there's a black woman out here
That
wanna give
has.
him
I'm
some
telling you
love,
right now, in my heart, that's what I feel. I'm answering your question the best way I can. I do not feel that. I don't want to acknowledge race. I want to acknowledge culture. I don't want to acknowledge us versus them. That's what it comes down to. It's
All
not
right, we
about
just
race.
gonna
It's
move
us
on.
versus
We're
them.
gonna move on from you because you gonna
Just ask him if he's dated someone outside his culture.
Yes. If that's the question, yes.
He gonna be like, yeah, she lives 2 blocks away, outside of my culture. Anyway, Wes, you dated outside of your race before?
No. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yes, sir. Let's move on from that one, guys.
How about you, Big Puzz?
So the next question we gonna go to.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
to be honest,
for the chat, that's a yes.
Yo, to be honest, I dated outside of my race, but like,
You was trying to learn something.
yeah, I was trying to learn because y'all gotta understand, I really wasn't around white people until I was like 18. So I grew up all my life without white. Like the only white people I knew were the white people on the movies. So, and my mom, when I was younger, my mom was like, "Don't you ever bring a white woman home?"
Hear that for sure.
And then I'm like, you know what? Watch this, Mom.
They really
I'ma
said
show
that.
you.
People
What you
said-
mean, Day? Don't call my mom a day, boy.
Yeah, like people, your family really
and
felt
here's
that
a
way.
learning moment.
Yeah.
Here's a learning moment
yeah.
for you. that's a touchy.
Am I allowed to use generalities, like in terms of like who, what, where, when, why, how, they? Like, am I
You gonna
allowed
get
to say
trolled
that?
on? That's
You
all.
can't really say they in that moment. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because you know his mom, and when he says his mom, I think when you kind of mom is in the chat,
Fair.
and I don't
Yeah,
think that
I
mom
wasn't
is
even think-
necessarily
I wasn't even thinking about that.
maybe she picked it up or not, but if she does pick it up because we can't hear her voice right now in this
I'm
moment,
sorry.
I would
was
say
actually typing in the chat. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
actually.
So you gotta you can't say they said that. You gotta be like your mom said that.
My
You know what I'm saying?
apologies.
So,
Another
you know,
quick thing.
that's
Yeah.
just
Nah,
stand
no,
up,
thank
stand
you.
on business.
Great. Yeah,
Thank
my-
you.
thank
Stand
you.
on
Thank
business.
You, Kenna.
Thank you.
And another thing is that those they are black women who, I'm not gonna lie, yo. When I was in college and I was learning stuff, and I would be with a white woman, and then I'd go past a group of black women, bro. That was the most uncomfortable time in my
I was about to
life,
say, how
bro.
that make you feel?
That shit, it did not make me feel good. But then when you think about it, like I'm talking about gaining wealth, right? So if I'm talking about gaining wealth, and I go out there and I marry a white woman or a woman outside of my race, and let's say I pass with all this wealth, right? What you like? You think that woman gonna give that wealth back to the black people? I don't think so.
That's
She
not the
can,
first thought.
she
That's
can love
damn
you
sure
all
not the
she
first
want, but she like, man, this is my money now. So it's just like that's another thing. And you gotta look at it, bro. Activism in 2024 and 2024 may look like just dating a black woman and like keeping some of that wealth in your culture or race, whatever you want to call it, don't want to call it. Like, it's different ways that we got to combat this oppression, and maybe stay inside your race is one of them if you want to keep that wealth inside your people. That's something you got to think about, bro. It's bigger than just like the surface level stuff. I get you, bro.
That's all I don't care about the
get you,
surface level.
but you
stuff.
got to.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that you care about utopia, like we all equal, but it's deep, bro. And you got to do your research, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like Destiny said, do your research before you come here and chat with them hands, bro. So,
There is no way, shape, or form I could ever come in here and say that I know any
Yo,
of your lived
Bianca.
experience, but I am bold
She
enough to
actually-
say that
Yo,
I.
Bianca, come tell us what you think. We
So-
gonna wait, huh?
Send that, yeah, B, because she put something in the chat too, but I think she's supposed to send
Nah,
a
she was
call
supposed to call at 7:45, but until she called,
There it
here she
is.
is. Yes, sir. Bianca, hello. You are live on Jersey Garden Stream. Talk to us.
Hey. Thank
Hello.
you for having me again.
Yes, ma'am.
So what would you like for me to comment on? Dating outside my
Now,
race?
give us a
or-
recap on anything that you watch, anything you want to address, you want to let the record reflect, any thoughts you have. You got 5 minutes. Let's chat.
Oh, that's a lot. I'd rather just talk about dating outside my race
All right, let's
and
do
that experience. I remember specifically, Jamar, I remember when you were dating outside your race and you was like posting about that on Instagram
I was
way
posting
back in the
about
day
it?
when you were in college. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I went out on a date. I've been out with Spanish guys, and I think that that's kind of like outside my race, but not so much, only because there was some like familiar understanding of like, you know, culture, or maybe it was just because the guys that I were going out with were from Elizabeth, so that's just kind of different. Like, I think Elizabeth is just a special place. I have dated a white guy before, and he was really, really sweet to me. He treated me really nicely. But I'm not going to lie, the thing that really stopped me, and he don't have social media, so I can say this if y'all post this, was I was just thinking about, like, being intimate with him, and I just could not. I just was like, what if it, like, his, you know, private parts? I was just thinking about the color. I know that that's,
I
like,
hear that all
a
the
terrible
time.
thing, but I was just like, is it going to be, like, what is that going to be like? Because I'm just used to being with black men and just knowing what that looks like.
Yeah, I definitely heard that before, though. For sure. I hear women say that.
Yo, that's interesting, but I'm that's kind of funny, yo.
The only thing I can say is pause. Like, what you guys?
Don't look at me on that.
Come on,
Nah.
you the only one.
So sis, why
You want me to tell you what a?
Tell-
you
yeah,
want
hold
to tell
on.
me like?
Yo,
You
bro,
want me
about
to
to
tell you what a
cook. Go
penis
ahead.
looks like? Is that what you're asking me?
No,
Shit,
bro.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let me
What
say
you're
I'm
What are you
saying.
asking me, bro?
So, sis, before you got with the white dude and all that, you didn't think about that before that? Like, you just wanted to try something out, or like, why
Well,
did you even begin?
He was really nice. He's a really good friend, and he really started taking me out. And what how I realized that he, like, us hanging out was more than that was when I was talking about how I really wanted my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy on vinyl. And he, like, randomly got it for me. And I was like, oh, okay, he's giving me a gift. He likes me. And then we would hang out, and I noticed that, like, you know, he would try to touch me. And I just kind of stopped, like, not touch me in, like, an inappropriate way, but, you know, get close, like, put his arm around me. And I just was like, I just am not really into this. I didn't even kiss him. I wouldn't even let it go that far. But that was like 2012, and that was like what my mentality is like. I would say now, living in Los Angeles, I don't want to date a white man because it is so white male dominated, and Black women are not really seen or treated well out here. And because of that experience that I faced, especially in the workplace where I spend most of my time, well, not right now because I'm unemployed, it's very important for me to have to come home to a Black man, to someone who can understand what I'm going through, especially in this city. I think if I lived somewhere else, maybe my thoughts would be different, but it's just so much that you face out here as a Black woman, a single Black woman. It's important for me to have, like, that Black, like, community.
Absolutely. You got it right. You ain't got to change too much of none of that. You got that right. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Stand on that blackness, Mr. Come Get Some. That's right.
Brandon, respond.
I disagree. I promise you, I'm just listening. I agree. I want to hear. I want to learn. So
I respect. Well, listen, Bianca. Thank you for coming in here, sharing some of that unexpected truth. A lot of it may have been a little bit TMI, especially when you started with coming at me. I don't know why you got smoke with me. I just want peace.
I don't have smoke with you. That was the last thing I heard.
You started this with allegations. Talk with some. I remember what you used to do. All that. You don't have to do that.
There was no allegations. You was posting it on Instagram.
I never posted
on Instagram and then say it's allegations.
I never posted that.
Out there.
Just because you knew some of my tea, that don't mean that I posted that. What's up?
Read the chat, B.
Okay. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. Hey, Bianca, next week, hopefully we get you on video, but thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a number one or early supporter. You and my mom always holding it down in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, B.
No problem. Keep doing a good job. And Brandon, don't let them make you sweat. You're doing a good job.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, B. Bye-bye. See, man.
I like when Bianca calls. She did last time too.
Yo, you may want to ask her out or something.
She was very explicit about what
she just said.
prefers.
She don't want that.
She just
I don't know.
she just
hey,
said
listen, last
TMI
time she called, she made it seem like she needed a thug. And then this particular time, she mentioned she dated a white guy. So you get what I'm saying?
But
so
it wasn't sounding all so
we
convincing.
could probably
though.
tighten his thug
That's what I'm
mannerisms
saying.
up.
We're going to get you right, bro.
And
This is how I speak.
We gonna get
This is
you
how I
right.
authentically speak. I'm not changing that. You heard what Bianca said. I'm
Do
not.
this.
This is how I speak.
Oh.
I would never ask you guys to change that. I'm not going to either. I would never ask you that. I don't care. I like that you make, as long as you're happy, bro. Like it makes me happy.
All right, yo. Yo, we got one more topic, yo. I know we got 8 minutes left, but let's get into it. Yo, Wes, what are you manifesting these days, bro? Let's go. Talk to us. What you manifesting?
If the color matches, maybe I'll consider. Shout out to Bianca. Yeah. Let's go. My fault. Let's keep it going.
You got to get a tan, my boy.
I'm manifesting substantial growth this year. If I'm just going to do something for you, substantial growth all the way around.
Wait, what type of
everything I
growth?
got.
Substantial.
Substantial growth. Got you.
A large amount. I'm making a lot of changes. I'm got a lot of sacrifices coming up, and I'm building something, and I'm gonna release that later. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on something that I'm very proud
Wait,
of.
you going to release that or announce that on Jersey Gardens first?
Yes, I am.
That's right. That's right.
Gonna be on here
Yes,
You're
sir.
standing on
first.
business.
So it's about growth, man. You know, I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I'm real high spirited, high vibrational. And
I
just
can
ready
tell
to
by
take
them
over
glasses, bro. When you came in
I
with
just
the
got I
glasses,
just got it from 90.
I'm like my bro on a different frequency today.
Oh yeah, word.
I respect it though. Now you swag
He
it.
turned the swag on.
He turned the swag on.
That's right.
I respect it. Yo, what's up, Ike Ike? What you manifesting these days?
I'm a lot. I'll say I'll start with just a higher version of like myself. So you know, to break all of those things down, shit, more money, more presence, or more consistency with my music. More, I think we spoke about that last week too. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think my answers are like a lot around the same. just like a better version of like myself. High vibration, high frequency, more money, more togetherness within my family. You know what I mean? More of a peaceful organization, peaceful order within my family. Because trying to run around and do a lot, juggle this, juggle work, juggle like future goals that I have for myself, it could become a lot. So yeah, that's what I'm after. Like more peace, man, more love, and more bread.
Yes,
Big
sir.
big bag talk.
What's up, B? What you got, B Swag?
Just more love for everybody. Health.
More love for everybody? Like
Yeah.
who? Like let's be specific. Who you want to give love to?
With obvious exceptions, like every single human being, every individual who's having a conscious experience.
So you want to give love to Hamas too?
I think that falls under exceptions. Why? Because they're cutting off babies' heads and filming it. By the way, that was why I called you guys, not because I'm taking sides. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I just wanted you to share some history with my bro, not just focus on Hamas.
Yeah,
But you said love to everybody except Hamas.
You know what? I'm glad you brought this up because this is a really tough
Are
philosophical
we all
thing.
equal, including Hamas?
Yes. We're all human beings, yes.
Okay, so
And-
Hamas is part of that human race too, right?
Maybe a quick example I could say is like I would die for anyone's free speech, but like I really would make me feel violent, some of it. You know what I mean? Like I have to do that. I have to say that because they are human beings, even though I disagree.
Bro, that was confusing. I don't know what you mean. That's my point. Y'all be saying words. I have to, even though I disagree. Why can't you talk straightforward, bro?
That's I'm just trying
talking
to
riddles,
communicate
bro.
how
Like
I.
you're trying to sound smart. Why don't
I
you just
just,
speak from your heart? What
this-
is speaking?
This
what
is
you
me speaking
your
from the heart. This is me speaking from the heart. You're seeing it right now. This is me speaking from the heart.
Nah, you put on a performance.
I'm
bro.
not, dude. Jamar, I'm not.
No, look, but you gotta understand
You
that,
looking
like,
for soul, bro.
no, I don't think that even from this side, bro. I don't get that from my big dog B, bro.
You
I
don't?
think, nah, man, family.
Because I don't understand half of the
He-
stuff he be saying. So
yeah,
if you
but
understand that stuff,
Listen,
then you
because
understand it.
I think the people in the chat can say they understand it as well too. Some of them look,
they
even
capping.
look, I don't. Yo,
Y'all in the
some
chat
of
saying
them.
y'all understand this guy, y'all capping. I swear y'all know that.
No, he had a moment even when he said, "Damn, I'm willing to learn." I think he had a perspective change up here. So
Gonna
if he
call me later like I ain't learning shit.
That's
Nah,
not
that's
true.
different too, though. But that's a
That's
different.
his
That's a
vibe.
different. That's an off-air.
That's his vibe.
But what I'm saying is that's an off-air conversation. So that's you kind of knowing him off air, right? But for the community and
Listen.
what he present, we got to go off of that. And what he presenting is yeah, yo, he wants love for everybody, right?
So-
In this world, but y'all, we explaining that you can't erase what's happened, right? Within our culture, I think that he identified at one point. Damn, that's true. I can't tell me what I could do to kind of like be of help. And
Is
don't
there
have
a
the
path
answers.
at all?
Huh?
Is there
You
a
don't have the
path?
answers for
Hey,
that.
but that's a fact too. So I'm just speaking to like when he says be authentic. I think that might be him being authentic, Bob.
Yo, bro.
I am
bro.
the real deal.
Yo,
I swear.
bro.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I hope. I'm so happy this is recorded because in 20 years, when you look back at this, I'm gonna be like, "Holy
Bro,
shit,
you
he was the
remind
real
me-
deal."
Real deal. You remind me.
Yeah, I am the real deal.
You remind me of Christopher Columbus and all those settlers that just came in with the Native Americans and y'all tricked them. That's what you remind me of. That's your vibe. That's what you give me.
In
that-
time, you'll see. I'm not gonna argue
you
that.
keep
in time,
saying
you'll
that. Show
in
me now. Pause. Why can't? Why
I
gotta
am.
be in
I
time?
am.
So everybody else see it besides me, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
What you think, Mr.
Well, you
Gibson?
don't. We don't know each other
See
yet.
about what?
Is he a scammer or not?
Oh, see, what, as far as what, though?
No.
We're all still just getting to know
Listen,
each
listen.
other.
At
We're
the
just
end of the
getting to
day,
know each
at
other.
the end of the day, I think that what people need to understand about this stream, this pod, this weekly thing that we do is very rooted in authentic personality exchanges.
Yeah, I think he being himself.
All right, so then boom. You know what I'm saying? That's all
I
he
don't
said.
mean he makes sense, but I think he being himself.
Okay.
You feel what I'm
I don't
saying? Like,
either necessarily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I damn sure think that's who he is.
Right.
How come? All right. So
What you think, Bob? So you think like that's not
here's
who he
what
is?
I
At the,
think. Because when I talk to him, all right. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever yelled at me on the phone?
I did very inappropriately the last phone conversation we had, and very uncharacteristic and the antithesis of what I look at our
Matter of fact, let's
conversations
be
like.
authentic. Let's be authentic real quick. We was talking about the conflict in Israel, and we talked about all this other stuff. I told them, I'm like, yo, my sister just lost a baby, bro. I'm like, bro, like, shit is real for me. Like, I feel losing babies. His response was, he yelled this, Jamar, 16 babies were killed. I said, doop, hung up. That's what I did. Is that facts or no? Yeah, the stream over. We done this stream, bro.
No,
I'm
I
done
agree.
this stream. I'm out of here.
I agree. I just don't know that's.
End it. Now we done, bro.
It's not wrong, but it's not all the way the right characterization. But at the same time, why on earth am I even going to try to argue that? That's both things